I swear.
God, that's going to be good.
Only if you use my cartoon character image.
Sure.
And it does have long hair. I mean,
Oh boy.
Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit tired today. So
You guys had a great time having a conversation before I got here, and now all of a sudden I have to walk away to go to the bath. I start the stream and have to walk away to go to the bathroom, and all of a sudden you guys can't keep the chat occupied for 5 minutes while the background's up. You don't even have to. They don't even have to look at you right now.
they're talking.
I know, Dad. Go pee.
I've been working on an intro since the end of the Bible study.
I know. Go
La 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 la.
Interesting that it's interesting that he waits until like the very last moment to work on the intro.
Jesus Christ, I'm already looking at what I heard. There was rather books and brunette on the stream. Yeah, she's old and haggard.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm getting there.
No, you're not.
Surely, but surely.
Surely, but surely. Don't call me Shirley.
You're far younger than I am, and I am not old, despite what people think.
I've been sleeping this entire day. I don't know what's up with me.
Yeah, some days you need it. I know that's a placating answer, but some days you need it. Sleep deprivation is a real thing, and thanks to the modern world, I don't know. You know, I always have to vet information, but there's been enough sleep studies which show that a good 1/5 of Americans alone, and that's not just, you know, there's Canadians. 1/5 of Americans are under sleep debt. They just don't realize it.
Yeah.
How's that for sad?
They can't do any self reflection on that because they're too tired.
Yeah. And then sometimes you have some people that sleep too much and they end up being too tired. Too much sleep is actually bad for you people.
True. And that's a setup for way too many jokes I'm not going to fall for right now.
If I sleep more than 6 hours, I'm a grouchy, lazy bastard.
Which is a setup for more jokes I'm not going to go for.
Wait, no, you explained this. How is too much sleep bad for you?
You get lethargic. Your body takes longer to wake up. So it literally, you over rest and everything's just like lazy. Your muscles haven't been fed in long enough. Stuff like that.
Your brain chemistry is kind of goes a little funky because it's all mixed up with the what is it? What's the chemical that keeps your body calm and lethargic for sleep?
Melatonin.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I take 5 of those to go to bed. That's not healthy.
Part of okay, I'll tell you right now, melatonin never worked for me.
No.
Back especially in my heavy drinking days too. So,
and I will tell you,
tried it since though. I need to try it. So.
Taking 5 of them, most of it you're just peeing out because your body can't absorb that much.
That's why I have to take more, because I'm peeing most of it out.
It won't work. It's it really is the balance of all things. And it is true because it's like, for instance, if somebody works a sedentary job, guilty, before long, your body will start to set that certain way. So if you're sleeping all the time, your body's going to go, well, man, it's just shut up, man.
You turn into a hot boxer Californian, basically.
Pretty much. Or Jimmy Kimmel. Sorry.
Too soon.
No, it's not. Not for Jimmy Kimmel.
No,
it was never too soon.
Kimmel.
It's way too late, if anything. It's way too late, if anything.
He's been on TV a lot longer than he should be.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Maher did bring up his newspaper clipping from when he was fired by presidential pressure from the White House by ABC. So politically incorrect used to be on ABC. Yeah. He got fired because of the Bushes, I think.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I loved Politically Incorrect too. That was like literally what I cut my teeth on with politics was that show.
Back when Bill Maher used to read the news.
Right. Dude, I was in I had to be in elementary school when I first started watching that show or something.
I
should not have been watching that show.
Yeah. No, I was freaking young when I was watching it. It sounds like he may be actually getting versed again. he still has his same shitty viewpoints, but he's now actually factually informed. Or his writers all got fired and they got rid of a whole bunch of Spirit of the Age people.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Bill Maher?
I mean, that could be a possibility.
I don't trust Bill Maher, even if he is right. He's basically all he's doing is basically just tapping into what's popular right now.
Yes.
I would normally agree with you on that. The only reason I would disagree with you on that is because I remember Bill Maher and how he was back in the day.
Yeah.
I think Bill Maher's just been in a bubble and out of touch with the left for so long that he did not realize how insane they'd really gone. Because he's been in a bubble since he was on HBO Max, you know. Like he has his own private studio. I think it's even built on his property. Like he literally never goes anywhere.
Yeah, the people managed his whole life for him too. Like even the bookings on his other podcast, they managed all those. Now that's all changed because he's sitting down with more interesting people now.
He has a dinosaur head. I just realized this.
That's awesome. I never thought about that. Poor bastard.
I just think he's like dementia version of like Daily Show host guy. Every once in a while he gets one right now.
One thing I do love about more modern days is late night talk shows are dying a very cold death.
No, they aren't. They've just moved their platforms and they're hosted by people sitting right here.
I mean, basically, Steven Crowder, who is basically the equivalent of a late talk show host, he's actually doing quite well on Rumble, and he does all of his stuff in the morning.
Yeah,
well, that's
Greg
morning
Gutfeld's
talk show.
I was like, Greg Gutfeld's the king of late night, and he's on cable. And he still dominates everybody else by like 1.5 million views.
Well, because he's the most fun out of all of them. He's the most fun, and he's kind of the least like bullshittery. Even though he does have his own bullshit, he seems like the most least bullshittery. As well as like he always seems like a mischievous imp at the table. That's always like I just can't wait.
He is. Dude, his red eye was so good. His late night red eye was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh. All right, boys and girls, I think we're late enough, and I got a new intro. That's the reason I'm late, and by golly gee, George, I want to show it off. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a wonderful edition.
I don't think he's going to live long enough to show this intro.
Next time do the dab while the intro is playing.
I actually muted my mic to keep from coughing, so Jesse does it for both of us. Thank you, man. More
when? Oh, was good.
Daleks screaming through the void. Time Lord scheming, oh what a ploy. Zygons shifting flesh and face. Where did it go wrong? What a disgrace. When Doctor Who was good, when it burned like it should, when the TARDIS doors slammed and the monster still stood. In the ocean you can unhear. Cybermen marching steel on steel. like Gregory. He knows it all, the rise, the fall, the cannon call with his scarf and his specs and his books stacked tall. Grand Gregory, tell us
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another wonderful edition of When Who Was Good, boys and girls. I hope you all enjoyed that new intro. I apologize for us being late. That is completely and totally my fault. I am anal retentive when it comes to editing. The way some other people are with their organizing, I am with my editing. And so I've literally spent since the end of the Bible study working on that intro, and I'm still not done with it yet. I'm still not happy. So I appreciate all of you. I hope you all enjoyed it. I tried to have a little fun with all of that, and I thought that was a good time. And shout out to all the folks that helped contribute that, whether they knew they were going to or not. There you go. And so, yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get back at it tonight. We have another wonderful edition of Classic Who. We've had a wonderful time with children, boys and girls. Isn't it grand, ladies and gentlemen?
Jesse, the critics get younger and younger every year, I tell you.
Dude, I tell you what, like all these legacy media critics ever want to do is just walk out in the middle of your studio and just whine and cry like they're the biggest babies out there, man. Like it just gets so old. Some of them just seriously need to be put up to bed, have a pat on their butt and a bottle, and just like put their head down and, you know, go to sleep, you know, chill out, have a nice evening with all of that kind of stuff out there.
I think
it shows how desperate they are. They're making house calls.
Well, I mean, that's how it just shows you how much we're affecting them at this point. I mean, you know what I mean? Like if they're at this point, they're making house calls, you know, doxing wasn't enough, swatting wasn't enough. They have to literally make house calls at this point. Like that's how insane things have gotten, boys and girls.
I think
so. Yes.
Most, yeah.
We are back at it tonight, boys and girls. Series 1 of season 1 of Classic Who. That would be our wonderful Hartnell, our OG, the original Doctor, the very first Doctor out there, boys and girls. So we had a fun time with an unearthly child and the Cave of Skulls last week. And of course, this week, it's going to be a lot of fun because also, you know, it's just more of good black and white Doctor Who as well, which like, it's one of them things where I was worried because we get so spoiled nowadays, like with all the fancy stuff that I thought, especially as a child growing up in the 90s, right? I watched Jurassic Park in theaters. Okay. That was like that movie still holds up to this day. You know what I mean? Even with the limited amount of stuff that they had at the time. And so I'm always worried when we go back and watch stuff like this. I'm like, it's going to be dumb. But like, I'm excited for Forest of Fear and the Firemaker as well to finish off this series, because it's one of those situations where you don't even pay attention to it. The dialogue, I mean, honestly, it still looks great. It does still hold up as far as I'm concerned. But also on top of that, like this, you can tell this was when they really had to care. They cared so much more. These people actually cared about their jobs and they were good at them. You know, and this is the thing, like I mentioned it last time, we had dialogue from a caveman. We were talking caveman politics, and I mean little p politics, like the actual Webster's definition of politics, right? Like how the cave's going to operate and all this other stuff. And I'm fascinated by this conversation. I'm yelling all these knuckleheads, with the exception of the guy in the middle. I'm yelling all these I'm just like trying to ignore all these knuckleheads, and they're just yakking away. I'm like, I want to know what's going on with the caveman. Y'all just shut up for a second. Like, you know, so it's like, it's yeah, I know. Oh, trust me. I know. Not even during the intro. I know. So it's one of those things. It's like, this is a really good stuff. And the best part about this is we're going back to the roots, right? We've obviously, you guys know, we cover pop culture around here all the time. We obviously know about the state of things as of right now. And it's so good to go back and enjoy the roots, because even right from the very first episode, even if you're a fan that's only ever watched New Who, right, from like Eccleston on, everybody knows that moment with the Doctor. And going back as more of a New Who fan versus a classic Who fan, seeing that look on Hartnell's face, seeing that mischievous, the cat's got the canary, like literally like shit's about to start. I'm about to stir a pot and watch and see what happens. Like that moment where you know he's the Doctor, something that's been carried through all of the iterations, all throughout time and space, all the way up until the end of Capaldi's run and the end of Doctor Who. Like, it's one of them situations where you saw that and you see it. And if you're a fan that's never watched this episode before, you look at that and go, oh, there's my Doctor. There he is. I see him right there. You automatically know as soon as that twinkle grows in his eyes, as soon as all of that stuff, it's like, boom, you're right there. You are right there. And I am super, super, super stoked to carry on with this and carry on with the rest of the Doctors and see those moments again and enjoy those for the first time. And so I'm super stoked. I'm loving this. Like, there's a reason why I put so much effort into this intro, because I want to make it, because I am super enjoying this. I ain't got nothing to complain about any of these episodes. So because of all of that, I like to drag all my friends in, because normally I like to torture my friends, but I guess I exclusively reserve that to Sunker. I'm sure there'll probably be a bad episode of this at some point that I'll be able to torture everybody with. But until that happens,
50 years, you're entitled to one or two bad ones.
There are a couple of cringy episodes. I'll say that.
See, there you go. There you go.
Luckily you stopped watching before the entire thing got cringy.
Oh yes. We stopped right at the end.
Whoever's typing needs to mute their mic when they're typing, because their keyboard is really loud.
Yes, Mom.
It passed cringy and it went straight into oh hell no.
Don't ruin the mood. I was trying to set a very positive, happy mood for the beginning of this show, and it's not because of the dab I took right before this. Okay, we're trying to be happy.
And Sunker should help you with lowering her camera.
Yeah.
Yes, that will always help. Speaking of things we don't like to see get lower, Sunker, how are you, my dear? How are you, sister? How's everything going for you?
I'm doing okay. Slept most of the day, but I'm here now and I'm awake and I'm enjoying a little pina colada.
Do you like pina colada? Sorry.
I play the song every time in my head every time I open a can. I think the very big thing in what you notice in difference in quality and intent when you watch the very, very first Doctor Who episodes is these people did not know whether or not they would be allowed to stay or even finish out their entire season. That was how it used to be. Unlike nowadays, where generally you were gifted your entire season when you were allowed to go over and basically be given like a weird free reign, and you didn't have to think too much about your audience. This one had to earn its audience, and this one had to go over and capture you with this mysticism of who is the Doctor and who is this child that knows so much about one thing but just seems completely inept about this other stuff. And it drags you in. It gives you a mystery. It lets the audience stop and think. And it gives even the scenarios for the audience of like, okay, how would I get out of this situation if I found myself with a madman in a box? But that's what I very much love about these older episodes is they don't treat everything as already won. They want to go over and win their audience. They want to win viewership. They want to get you to come back. And I think that's what's missing in today's media.
Well, yeah, and it's back then. It's like everybody, and we've talked about this a million times. It's like back then, these people weren't so entitled. These people knew you had to earn your keep, and back then, everybody understood you had to earn your keep, and that's exactly what they did. And they did it right from the first episode, and it's a beautiful thing. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. But speaking of Mad Men in a Box, Griffin returns. How are you, my friend? What's going on?
Very glad and humbled to be here. I hope this is the last time I'm begging and sobbing. Okay, stop that. Not to take too much away, but Jesse, thank you again for helping me set up. For those interested, it looks like I actually will be starting a channel this week.
Nice.
Working on actually 2. I know, Jesse. Schedule, take it slow. I will take it slow, but there's 2. Okay, one's the intro and one's a story.
Oh, well, the intro doesn't count. They want you to create an intro, and your intro is for like your little intro video for like when they hit your channel. So no, that's fine. I thought you were trying to drop 2 stories.
Hit the channel or hit me, but I'm bummed. I'm not into that kinky stuff. Next up.
Oh, well, I guess since we'll go to that one because we got a special guest this evening, Spartacus. My voice is toast. How you doing tonight, brother?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Just relaxing, enjoying my day off, doing some laundry, watching some classic Doctor Who. I'm on season 2 of the 3rd Doctor, and that's about it.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, good. Glad you're enjoying you guys. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yes. No, last week was absolutely insane. It was a really good time. Everybody was dying laughing. Everybody stayed up too late. And I told all of them before the end of the show, nobody gets to blame me if they were tired in the morning. And Griffin came into the chat in the morning going, I'm exhausted, but it's my own fault. I'm like, see, there you go. There you go.
And also Sheboygan's.
That's not real. It can't be real.
Sheboygan's will rise. The Sheboygan's will rise. Well, speaking of things that make Sheboygan's rise, handy news. How are you, buddy? Our special guest for the evening. So glad you could make it.
Having a pretty okay day. So
yeah, there you go. Well, you got some nice floating time and relative dimension and spaces around your head. So I think that works out nicely.
They're attracted to the lights.
Just be careful of their corners.
That makes sense.
They got sharp corners.
They do. They have very nasty edges. Now
I just want tiny TARDISes. I just want tiny TARDISes episode where it's just a whole bunch of Time Lords.
Oh, that would actually be rather hilarious. A whole bunch of them. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat. Obviously, we are streaming on YouTube, at least for the beginning of all of this. What I mean by that is, boys and girls, because this is a full-blown review and watch along, right? Although this does completely and totally fall under the letter of the law in the United States. Here, because this is fair use, we pause it, we review it, we talk about it. Sunkaro, go, give me one more pause. Wait, go back.
Well, now it's going to be us all just talking all at once. You're like, I need to listen to Caveman. Shut up. Rewind.
That's actually probably what it'll end up being as well. It's literally herding cats, boys and girls. If you've never been in management before, it's literally just herding cats. That's all any of it ever is. At the end of the day. But yeah,
what happens when you get a group of geeks all together in one room?
But that being said, because of YouTube's bots and because so many people have abused those systems over the years, we do have to do this on alternative platforms. So, boys and girls, our primary home, of course, is Rumble, but we are on Pilled, Kick, and actually, I think that's about it tonight. Yeah, I think that's about it tonight. Rumble, Pilled, and Kick is where we'll be this evening, boys and girls. So please join us on all of those wonderful platforms out there. If you need the link, by all means, say something. I will gladly drop it in the chat for all of you fabulous folks out there who need that, because we'll have you come on over. And even if you don't want to create an account, because I know that's kind of a bit pain in the butt, with Rumble at least, you won't be able to chat, but you can watch the show. I have a lot of things I have to get to here in just a second, boys and girls, and it's only, I've said it a million times, I should not be able to do this full time. It is only by the beautiful blessings of the grace of God upstairs and all of you wonderful folks that he has blessed me with that I call friend, because holy cow, that's an absolute miracle. So we're going to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat. Please join us over on Rumble. Click the link. You can open it up in your browser and just watch and laugh and giggle at all of us idiots out here doing Sheboygan things. But obviously, you got all your fun things. You can do direct donations, which are always appreciated. That's the least amount of nonsense. All of that other kind of fun stuff comes directly to us, yada, yada, yada. But, of course, any donations are absolutely fabulous and wonderful, and we certainly appreciate all of that. So for any gifty subs you give out there, boys and girls, you will get Dancing Sunker videos. Okay, so for any $5 donation or more, you can also ask for whatever you want. Baby videos, Dancing Sunker videos. If you want to give gifty subs, you want to do a dancing video, a dancing baby video, we can do that instead. $5 donation, tell me what you want, whatever it is. We also have some more slightly entertaining things as well that we like to torture, well, all of ourselves with, actually, but especially Sunker. There are options out there for direct donations of $50 where you can watch Sunker make out with a lizard, which is something she likes to do. I think she actually just recently married one in one of her independent games out there. There are also even worse things than that. I know. How is it possible to watch her make out with a green scaly lizard be any possible worse? Well, all of you anime fans out there, boys and girls, thanks to the wonderful power of AI and our dear sweet Grant Gregory, may he rest in peace, a fallen hero of the Emu Wars out there, boys and girls, we have Sunker making out with squids. Yes, tentacles, ladies and gentlemen, tentacles everywhere. So all of those are fun options. You can also donate $20 and Common Nerd has his dab rig out here, and I'll take some dabs, or I can eat some gummies, and I can get really, really baked. So whatever you like to do. That being said, before we say hi to all of the rest of you fabulous folks out there in the chat, donations obviously take priority. Praise be to the Lord in heaven for all of that, because Spartacus. And I got to see if I can rewind this one. Hold on. I got to see if I can rewind this without completely and totally screwing up my camera, which is probably not going to happen. But either way, here we go. Oh, there it is.
We're going to see the porn. Oh, never.
Yes. For $50 over on the direct donation side, says get dressed. Yes, sir, will do. Give me 1 second, boys and girls, because, hey, I have a surprise for you. And unfortunately, because I did get caught up editing too long, I do not have my proper transformation music on the button yet, but we'll give you at least some nice claps anyway. But thank you, Spartacus, for 50.
We can find.
Now, you all should still be able to at least hear me. Yes. And that's a good thing, because this particular transformation is going to take a little bit longer than normal, because Shadow Warden 99 sent us a gift that if you catch the morning prep, especially first thing, and you're on time, unlike Common Nerd, who is practically never on time for that show, you will have seen what Shadow Warden sent me. But I will read out his message for you, because I think I saw him earlier. Yes, there he is. Shadow Warden 99, a gift for you. Why are you gay? From Shadow Warden 99. And some people out there may remember. Yes, thank you. Oh, play it again. Play it again.
Why are you gay?
Thank you. That is perfect. That is wonderful. That is fabulous. So if some of you will remember out there, on a $5 Friday, Spartacus and I got a little bored. And so we started looking at Doctor Who costumes. And we have classic Who costumes out there, boys and girls. And by golly, gee, George, Shadow Warden 99, you're an absolute legend, sir. And so is Spartacus for making sure this was going to happen either way. But you know what? It's fun anyway. And I don't know. What do I have? What do I got? Ooh.
I'm on the phone.
I have a scarf. I have the scarf, and it is extremely long. It's the official Doctor Who scarf, and it is hot. I will not lie. But I did say, if anybody buys it for me, I will wear it for the entire stream. So you might see Common Nerd drink a lot more water during this stream. But I have it. Thank you, Shadow Warden 99. This, including this, as well as the Fez, will all be options in the future. You saw what Spartacus did tonight. That was for our wonderful Fez, because Fezes are cool. And, of course, Shadow Warden 9 got us the wonderful scarf. So the Amazon wish list is out there. The bot will be dropping it. There is a whole bunch of costumes from the classic Who era out there, boys and girls, on my Amazon wish list. So if you would like to see Common Nerd dress up as one of the doctors out there for your entertainment, make me dance like your regular old monkey out there, well, you know where to find all of those fun things out. So I certainly appreciate that. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one of our absolute madmen out there, and he's in a box as well. He's in a box sometimes as well. But James Cat, because I didn't even get a chance to mention this. Well, I was trying to get a new bed for the kiddos tonight, so that way I can finally get these kids out of my damn bed. And so I was just going to mention this and like, hopefully we get it in the next couple hours. And James Cash is just an absolute, he's like, oh, you got a goal? Okay, let's just smash that. Right. This is the man that was responsible. Him and Spartacus combined, responsible, but James just broke it on his own. And then Spartacus was like, oh, we're going to make you go really fucking late. Because ha 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 ha. And like broke our $5 Fridays because, you know, he just felt like it, you know, and that's a man right there. That's like, that's an absolute boss. That's an absolute boss. Like, that's just a madman with a box right there, boys and girls. So James Cash for $300 for a direct donation stream website.
Thank you, James.
You're an absolute madman. Hey. Probably time for me to walk into a crack in time and be forgotten. Best of luck to everyone. James! We love you.
You better stay. You better watch and lurk.
No, you better stay. This is good. This is good, Doctor. You better lurk and you better be out there lurking and listening because this is fabulous. And if you don't, I don't know. I'll find something. I have no idea what it is. But I'll find. Thank you, James. You're an absolute legend, dude. I will probably order that after the stream. Thank you, brother. You're an absolute. And you know what? In addition to that, because that's $300, and that's a lot of damn money.
Don't do it.
That's a damn money.
That's three bunkers worth.
No,
I mean,
don't.
Oh,
I hate you. Don't do it.
Oh, where? Oh, I can't find it now. Wait.
Me.
Don't do which one? That's not the one I was looking for. Oh, I'm not showing off the sunker jump one. That one's horrendous. I'm not. That one's really bad. You know what's almost worse than sunker jumping though? Sunker finally finding her true loves.
Under the waves where the sunlights shine, an octopus man winks with one big eye. He's got 8 arms, but he's shy.
God, that one's fucking weird because the eyebrows.
It is the eyebrows. Yes.
Find who I am.
I swear, one with the eyebrows looks like an actor.
Yeah.
Look at this movie. That's my favorite album.
She's a character from The Magicians.
Mysterious and strange. Underwater hearts.
God, The Magicians was so good until that last season.
It sucked all the time.
Fuck Jennifer Salke. I hate that woman. There's Sunker's favorite one.
That's my favorite one. It's like two chicks making out. And then they hit me with that one.
Starts, let the dance begin. Every tentacle.
I'm glad Grant hasn't figured out a way to put tongue in that yet.
Oh.
Thanks, James.
Caesar said it looks like John Lennon, but they don't want the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's good. He does look like
It
John
does,
Lennon.
actually.
No wonder I was
Oh, my
so repulsed.
God. Oh, my God. That's great. Ooh, you know what? You deserve that. Brimstone over on the YouTube sides. I heard there was a rather buxom brunette on this stream, so I had to pop in. I don't blame you. That's what the thumbnails are for. I hope you enjoyed all of that during the intro. Darth Dave, good to see you, buddy. Another one of our fine channel subscribers out there. Appreciate you, Darth Dave. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see who else we got out there. Dead Punk Gage, Tug Social Media Manager, says I am the very model of a modern Major General. And I can't remember how the rest of it goes. I never did memorize that when I was a kid. Melissa Smith, does he prefer to be called Curly? Most likely. I'm not entirely sure who we're talking about, but most likely. I missed that one. Oh, Shadow Ward 99, another one of our fine channel subscribers. And the fine purveyor of scarves everywhere. Very fine. It's really soft, too. It's actually a really nice scarf.
You gotta go over and look at how to keep that laundered so you don't accidentally turn into a scratchy mess.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. That's the truth. And I'm keeping the plastic bag that it came in, too. So that way we're all good on that one as well. But good to see you, Shadow War 99. Thank you very much. Let's see who else. Kyle Saber sneaks in. You don't ever get away. We catch you every time, Kyle Saber. Sunkers always watch you.
My vision is based on movement. Like the T-Rex.
Your skirt.
Wait,
that explains why she's so big.
Are you saying that your brain is that small?
Ooh.
Well, where else do you think all the energy's going?
Oh, I think we all know where all the energy's going. It's not your brain. You're right. Oh, good to see you, Kyo Saber. There's Spartacus and Griffin. I already said hi to them. They're on the stream. I don't have to say hi again. I am Democracy Manifest. What's going on, buddy? Glad you made it in. I love that.
Well, I mean, it would be nice if you'd say hi to us. Sheesh.
Hi, Griffin. I can't see a Spartacus anymore. I must have scrolled too far now. I'll see if he shows up again. Let's see. There's Brimstone. Peter Beckman, fan site. What's going on, sister? Good to see you, fan site. Glad you made it in. Your average patriot nerd. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you made it in as well. And oh, wait. Your average patriot nerd has gifted 1 common nerd subscription over on the YouTube side. I haven't seen who got that yet, but if somebody wants to look and tell me who got, I saw it pop up a minute ago. I don't know where it went now, though. But thank you. I think it was Valkyrie Winter. Valkyrie Winter. Yeah, Valkyrie Winter got that. And I forgot about that. You know what that means, boys and girls. You know what that means. Gifty subs, boys and girls. Gifty subs.
I'm gonna give you a better tit pic because I hate to look at my face about that.
I don't think any man objects.
There isn't a single person in this audience or probably anywhere on the planet that's going to complain as if you say, I got to send you more tit pics. Like, nobody's going to complain about that. Okay, by all means, please. I need more thumbnail content and like clip content. By all means, send me all of them you want. Oh, it's not like I don't spend enough time in front of this fucking computer already. Oh, praise be to the Lord. Oh, let's see who else I can say hi to.
Kind of, wait, what? Wait.
It's like I'm in the wrong section of this chat. I am so out of what are we doing? All right, there's Democracy Manifest. All right, now we're starting to get caught up. There we go. Brimstone, fan side, Griffin's View over on YouTube. Fan side says not as bad as the whole series bad. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Darth it might be too much tits.
Say something if Darth Dave.
Yeah, especially from Darth Dave. Holy cow.
How can you have too many tits? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, there was a few movies that did things a couple of weird times with that one.
Yeah, say it's an.
Well, and then there's the udder idea.
Oh
yeah, or the Duke Nukem boob wall.
Oh yeah,
the substance, the creature at the end of the substance. If you don't know about that, yikes.
Was that the one with oh god, what's her face?
Demi Moore.
Friends? Oh yes. I have not seen that. To be honest, no.
Apparently, the grunts from Halo drink from a nip.
Body gore is not really on my repertoire of horror movies that I like.
Mars Monkey Max, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, Mars. Glad you made it.
Which is probably why I'm never going to see Society.
It is a very nice scarf.
So there's some movies where you just can't watch it. You just can't because there's just like I understand the art of pushing the envelope, but I just can't. You're too weird.
Well, another too many movies is The Homunculus and Slither.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't see that movie. Ministry, folks. It's just one fix. Thanks, Mars. Oh, let's see here. All right, I'm making sure we don't miss anybody. There's Handy News. I'll say hi to him in the chat. Hi, Handy News. Stoner Cat says hello. Hello, Stoner Cat. Good to see you. Good to see you. There we go. Did everybody enjoy the new intro? I mean, why did I say Jew? I don't know why. Grant's not here. That's
what the heck are you looking at, Sunker?
I'm unconsciously probably something really inappropriate on Discord that somebody just sent her.
No,
James Cash!
Slither.
What?
It was Slither.
Oh. Jumps away into a time crack, goes away and forgot by everyone. Not a chance, James. Not a chance. Hey, just remember, it can't rain every day, dude. I know. Dude. Hey, trust me. Like, this is why I was just read the book of Job, man. Trust me. It gets bad and it gets better, but it always gets bad and it always does get better. And trust me, dude, man. It's just one of those things. I've been in a lot of dark places, brother. I've been in a lot of dark places. And trust me, it does. You just gotta Sometimes you just got to soldier on, and it sucks, and it's not any fun. But sometimes that's what you got to freaking do. One step in front of the other, one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, all of that kind of stuff, man. That's just how you got to do it sometimes. 1 second at a time if you have to. But trust me, brother, one foot in the other, you're going to make it. I promise. I promise. You got this. You got this, brother. You got this. Dead Punk Gage, Mars Monkey Max. All right, Peter Venkman fan site. All right, cool. That's everybody out there. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, like I stated earlier, if you're over on the YouTube side, if you're catching this on the replay, please join us over on Rumble at The Common Nerd, where you'll get to see more of this fabulous scarf as I have to get up and go pee at some point eventually. And maybe I'll just throw it over my kid because this thing's fabulous.
You could probably drape it over your chair and stuff.
You could probably. There we go.
Oh,
but anyway.
Yeah, and as soon as he tries to walk away, he'll end up peeing himself with the scarf because it's draped over his mic.
He's gonna pull the mic. It's gonna smack into the computer.
Yes.
Really soft scarf. It'll be fine. I don't know what you're talking about. That would never happen. Anyway, whatever.
So now he can be dramatic and throw a scarf over his shoulder.
Exactly. And the best part is I've got feet of scarf to throw.
How long is it again? How long is it again?
I think it's like, I don't know. I think
it's really long.
If it's an actual scarf, it's 26 feet long.
I don't think it's actually that long. And that's what it got by the end, because it didn't start out that long. No. They thought it was funny because they kept adding more to it because they thought it was funny. But yeah, by the end of it, it ended up being 26 feet, if I remember correctly. I have no idea. It's this long. It wraps around my. It's got to be 12 feet long.
It was absurdly long because they had a poor old lady, a lovely, darling old lady, go over and start knitting it, and they never told her what they wanted. And they gave her so much yarn, so she thought she had to use all of it, and that's why.
Yarn. That's why there's multiple colors. That's why all the patterns are crazy. And yeah,
the maximum length that the scarf has ever gotten has been 24 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. This one's probably about half of that. It's got. I mean, hold on. I'll stand up. Hold on. Let me see here. It's got to be.
How tall are you, short man?
I am 69 inches. And it goes all the way down to the floor, and I've got it wrapped around my neck, and so it's literally it's twice my height. So yeah, it's got to be 12 feet. It's got to be 12 feet because it, like I said, it's literally dangling on the floor, right? It's trailing on the floor a little bit.
I would love that for winter. Shit, I have to go over and because I'm trying to find an apartment that doesn't suck. So I might put that on my little expense card.
There is in fact actually a website where you can make your own scarf.
Oh, that's so cool.
Season 15 scarf, season 16, 17 scarf, and the season 18 scarf.
That is so great. That is so awesome. I love that. Oh, that is great.
I'll post it in the Rumble chat.
Beautiful. There you go. He's going to go check that out. There you go. So yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's give you a little teaser of some wonderful Forest of Fear tonight. And then we will be jumping over to you.
A little recap of whatever happened.
Yes.
Whatever happened is we have
a recap queen.
We have our two very, very well-mannered, but of their own fields teachers who are talking about a student, and there's just something about Mary, or Susan, and they keep trying to go over and figure out where she actually lives, because they're like, what in the hell? Because she lives apparently in a warehouse. So they do a stakeout.
Junkyard.
A junkyard, sorry. They do a stakeout without the makeout. And they go over and they go in. It's full of junk. And they go over and they find a strange box. And through a lot of very, very good dialogue.
Curious shenanigans?
Very good,
Curious shenanigans?
Curie shenanigans? Yes. They end up inside the box, traveling through time, and ending up in caveman time, where the Doctor ends up getting captured. The only time I think he's ever shown with his pipe. And we see caveman politics, where we are actually, I know more about the caveman politics and the different factions within the caveman politics and their entire history. I know more about these cavemans within that 20 minutes than I do about the entire plot of Aliens Earth.
Yeah, I mean, basically you had
Alien Earth has a plot.
The son of the previous you had the son of the previous leader, who was also the fire maker, who died before teaching his son how to make fire. He's now trying to become the tribal leader, trying to learn how to create fire himself. And then you got this foreigner who comes from another tribe that the tribe died, and he is trying to wiggle his way into the tribe and take it over.
Now, question: was the caveman politics just the Handmaid's Tale? Because that's what we're supposed to believe that would have been back then.
Actually, no, because the lady caveman,
she's playing her own politics.
There's one old woman that was actually like, "There's nothing that good that will come from fires." That old curmudgeon that's always just like, "You new kids and your new technology and your hoverboards."
Yeah, that's the previous leader / firemaker's wife or mate, who is the mother of Za, who is the son of the firemaker.
And the other head female of this group, which is like the sexiest cave woman ever, so she has most of her teeth.
That's all it takes. Sometimes that's all you need.
She threw her lot in with Zod, and through leveraging both logistics and like, I'm picking this one, Dad. She ran off and spent the night with him. So right in front of her dad. So it's just like, no, I'm going off with him. I'm moving out, Dad. New cave.
If you give me to him, he'll remember you and make sure you get good stuff.
Yeah, so she
like
played that card.
Yeah. That would be her, HUR.
Shut up!
I know.
That took me a minute. Shut up. No, is that actually her name?
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
The characters' names are... Hold on one second. I got this. Scroll through. You have Za, Z-A, who is the person who's trying to become the leader of the tribe. Her, H-U-R, who is the cave woman who's trying to be his mate. The old woman, the old mother, who is Za's mother. Cal, who is the caveman from another tribe that's trying to take over this tribe. And then Horg, H-O-R-G, who is her's father.
I don't know which one of the cavemen to root for, because they both have pros and cons to them.
Yeah.
Especially Cal, who went over and just like, I swear this guy will give you fire.
Well,
definitely not the cavemen on the left. They're evil. They're going to get your children.
Those liberal cavemen.
But how can you tell which one's the left? I have to switch the camera around, and what was left is what's now right. I'll shut up.
No, you're good. I forgot about something. Handy News and Mr. Zhao are hanging out over on the pilled side, and I almost forgot about them because Handy News donated 2 cans. That's 400 gold pills over on the pilled side. Appreciate that, Handy. Thank you.
And all kinds of cool Doctor Who stickers over on pilled. Yeah, that's the only cans I'm whipping out on stream.
He's trying to get
you the galaxy guys.
He's acting like your drug dealer, giving you pills after pills after pills.
Gives you a taste.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful thing. And you know what? Just because I'm not going to do that. Never mind. That's recreation.
We got to get started.
Because actually, you know what? This is actually rather fitting because you created some of the horrifying things that made Sunker very uncomfortable during the intro. So.
Is that me jumping? Oh no.
Well, that's just you judging. That's just you judging. That's all.
Oh, wait, no, Grant made the one that was the horrific one of me jumping. Sorry. Handy's
No,
was
that
actually
was
much
Handy.
more flattering.
Didn't you make the jumping one too, Handy?
No, mine all had just dancing.
Oh, I guess that was Grant that made that. Yeah, the jumping one's horrifying.
It made me look almost as fat as I actually am.
Not even close. Shut up.
No.
I've seen her in person. Boys and girls, don't let her lie to you like that. Do not let that woman lie to you like that. But you know what? You know who else lies, boys and girls? The doctor. The doctor lies. Too, you had to think about that too. It's like they literally. I mean, this stuff was bare bones, like things with lights, and I've never seen actually how they made this one specifically, but like you see that stuff, how they did that with all the crazy lights and how they just film stuff with like different, like they literally use like cuts and sheets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
that's what it looks like they're doing is shadow on light right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what I do with
the recording of a wave. I think one of them was the recording of a wave sound, right? Like on the, those meters they've got where you can see the wave sound, how it moves and stuff. Like that's what the beginning, I think.
I mean, technically, this is actually colored. It's just because of the black and white thing. There in the animation, in the colored animations that you'll see later on, you'll see what the colors are actually. It's supposed to be like a reddish color.
Oh, cool. Well, that kind of fits with how they did it later on. So
that's actually interesting that it's supposed to be a reddish color when typically now in days Doctor Who is blue.
Well, and also along with that is, for example, the TARDIS console is actually kind of a greenish color, but you never see it because of the black and white.
Oh wow, that's wild. That is wild.
There are ways. I can't do it, but there are ways that some people can see black and white, and they can kind of give a good guesstimation on what the colors actually are, depending on
shades,
different shades of gray. Yeah,
shades of gray as well as texture.
Yeah, so true. So
Quickly jump to Rumble, Sacrificial Cave, and all the skulls.
Cave of Skulls.
Cave of Skulls, which all the skulls have been pierced, and they've all been pierced in a very particular way. So we don't know if this is done via a tool or if this is done via an animal.
It's true. It's true.
By the way, Cave of Skulls now it takes reservations for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights.
Shut up. And also, what are they? What are their rates?
And also, you gotta remember that this is unfortunately, our actors are all stuck in this cave with real bones.
They're bones. They got bones from the slaughterhouse, and they didn't clean them, I guess, properly. Or
let's just say that there's a nice smell underneath the nice warm, bright lights of the studio.
If you ever want to know what that smell is, take ground turkey, put it on your back porch for a week, and then open the package.
No.
Don't do that.
No, don't do
All of us have accidentally opened something in that was in undisclosed Tupperware or maybe a butter container that wasn't actually butter.
I used
to
work
that before.
I used to work in the meat and seafood department of one of the grocery stores in my area, and part of my job was to, fill up the case with fresh products, take out the old product, and then once every 2 weeks, dismember the cases and clean them out. And let me just tell you, it was worse with the chicken and the pork.
Oh,
the pork, chicken was worse than the pork?
Yes, especially because it wasn't until I got hired that no one really touched the case in some time. And so when I first dismantled it, black sludge.
Yeah.
Chicken slime.
Yeah.
You can make nuggets from that. You missed a great opportunity.
On that note, let's go back to the actual rotting bones.
Let's properly discussed it yet?
For some reason, it's less disgusting. What the hell you two were just talking about? Jesus.
Yes.
I do have to admit, too, the worst story I ever heard was from a CPS person who found an elderly body out in a cornfield that had been out there for 2 weeks. They literally had to burn their clothes afterwards.
Oh yeah. there's a lot of sayings like if you ever smell dead body, you never forget the smell. There is
No.
It's like a sickly sweet smell to it. I guess the closest thing you'll ever get is if you run into a corpse flower. My dad actually went over and accidentally left meat in his trunk after a thing of shopping. He left one thing of meat got left behind, and I think he sold the car just to not deal with it.
I think a majority of us saw the Mythbusters episode of the car.
Yes, with the pigs.
Dead body left in the car.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they tried to turn that Corvette into a race car and couldn't do it. It was so bad.
No, what they tried to do is they tried to clean it up, sell it. Well, they just ended up selling it for scrap.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a nice sporty car too.
So you can't leave corpses in your car. Sorry.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I worked at the auto auction, and those come in with biohazard stickers, and they just go right off to the crusher.
Yep.
Oh.
Children of the Corn, anyone?
All the same.
Like,
they've been split
the
wide
only
open.
reason this happened was he was feeling a bit cheeky at the moment. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over and show you time and space, big old Mr. Teacher Man." And now it's just like, now we're captured in a cave, we're surrounded by bones, and we're gonna die.
All the bones that had their heads smashed in.
Yep. Exactly. Take him to a pig farm. That's right. That'll take care of it. That's true. And now the creepy old lady is going to pull some shiza. Oh, it won't even let me switch screens. Hold on. I'll be right back.
We have to switch screens, ladies and gentlemen.
Dun, dun, dun. What is bad?
Just,
we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
You're muted, but I just love the image of Jesse having like probably.
Why can't you hear me?
Now we can't hear you
now.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah. Before when you first popped back in.
There's an amazing irony of Jesse having like 3+ fans on him. He's wearing a scarf. Just one? Just
one really big one. I have, yes. Because of some other generous donations, I was able to purchase a high capacity fan off of Amazon that was not cheap, but holy cow, it works. And with the new setup on the mic and stuff like that, you guys can't hear it. And that's the best part.
Now you just need to set up, now you just need to set up a redneck AC to it.
Dude, I've seriously thought about going and getting a styrofoam cooler. And if it wasn't for like what dry ice and would do, I would just put it like. But yeah.
Could you go over not with dry ice, but could you just do it with an ice pack?
Well, yeah, you could just do ice. You could do ice itself, ice and water, and it works almost as good as dry ice.
Ice
water.
Ice and salt water.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing about it too is like I worked outside for most of my adult life in the heat, like like crawling around on top of aircraft and on flight lines. So I'm like, it doesn't really bug me. Like I sweat. Don't get me wrong, I sweat, but it's like, okay.
I'm too delicate, so I need to have.
Oh yes, it's true. Sunker is definitely a delicate flower, boys. Which, by the way, that delicate flower is back on the menu. I am taking applications. You have to join the Discord. I will be setting up a profile
you are
on there.
not pimping out my date life.
Check.
You are not doing that.
A background check. I will need a most recent STD screen. I will need a DNA test. I need a copy of your family tree and your social security number so I can run a credit check.
And you also forgot the credit card number.
I'm not trying to steal your money. I'm just trying to verify your background.
You also need
$250 deposit.
You also need to make sure that you have some relation to a Sheboygan.
A Sheboygan, that's right, boys and girls. We saw the Sheboygans rise earlier. The Sheboygans have been dancing all night. Oh,
that has always been the one frustrating thing. I never understood people going over and focusing in on like, oh, are you of this genealogy? It's just like, dude, that's so fucking backwards. I never understood that. It's just like, no, you go with what
so European is what
it's so European, but it's also a little bit like you see the same thing with Native Americans where they like try to go over and make sure to keep it all in
well, I mean, but that's because of like if they water down the bloodline too much, they don't get paid by the government anymore and they don't get access to all those benefits from the casinos, because some of those tribe elder groups have like made some of them rules stupid just to screw people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's just I always found that very annoying in terms of courtship, and it's just like no, it just you know what, mostly that'll keep you away from most of the bad stuff just by being around a person.
Yeah. There is one Native American gentleman who is pretty cool and pretty base. He completely turns his back on all that Native American politics stuff. His name is the Native Patriot on X. He is pretty cool guy. Married? Yes. Nice. Damn he's it. Married. He's married. He's got a few boys.
All right.
He is
okay.
We gotta get started. We haven't even started over yet.
I gotta shut down YouTube. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all of you fabulous folks hanging out on YouTube. Everybody's catching this on the replay. For some reason, you're not joining us over on one of our alternatives out there. Please make sure you leave a comment after the stream is over. That does really help push it out farther into the algorithm, which will get more people coming and joining us on Sunday night so we can have even bigger of a time and expose even more people to the wonderful world of Doctor Who and create more Whovians, because boys and girls, by all means. I mean, the Lord said to go make disciples of all the world. I mean, he probably wasn't talking about classic Who, but you know what? I think it probably falls. It's okay. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it.
Hi, Hassop.
So there you go. Hassop, good to see you, buddy. Glad you made it in. There's Hassop. There he is. Good you made it in.
You get to see him tomorrow.
Whoa, giggity, will you? Well, all right, Sunker, go ahead. What?
I wasn't.
Tell us about Hassop.
Okay, I'm ready.
Tell YouTube goodbye, Sunker.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Have fun. We'll catch you later.